Hello everybody, today we're at the DIA, the Detroit Institute of Art, and we're going to go check out some artwork.
Brush a little bit before I started to paint. That's it. I don't want too much water because it needs to have bold color, and I don't want it to drip on the painting, on the rest of the Well, it's done, actually. Wow, do you guys like this one?
We're at the DIA, and we're going to go see some artwork. We're going to do like kind of a tour around. We're going to go see some African artwork, some Asian artwork, some European artwork, and we're going to see like a lot of cool stuff. But obviously we're going to start with where we are. Take a look at this. This whole mural was done by Mexican painter Diego Rivera. It's called Detroit Industry, and it's about people working at the Ford Motor Company. It's a very nice representation of the Motor City. Let's look at some more American art. Take a look at this painting here. This one is by Smith. It's called The Piper. Take a look at the shadows right here. I really like what he did with the lighting. Let's take a look. This painting was made in 1953. Oil on composition board. Put shadows with the core. It's very detailed. Can you get a little bit up to the painting? It almost looks like, actual texture coming off of the paint. Concrete. Yeah, almost looks like actual concrete and bricks. And take a look at the Piper. Looks extremely lifelike. Extraordinary. Wow, look at this. It's intense. This is another painting about Ford. This one's done by Diego Rivera too. Yeah, it does. Now let's see some art from other parts of the world. So now we're gonna check out some of this artwork. This is a bit of an older painting. We can see like water reflection, we can see the clouds, we can see even people, like the details that they did, but very subtle detail. They didn't need to use too many defined shapes, but they used color in a way where you can tell what you're looking at. Very cool. I've been trying to perfect that technique myself. Let's go check out this one over here. The Piazza San Marco. This one was like made in 1738 by Giovanni Antonio Canal. Here we can see almost like a city center space. And we can see all all the people gathered in the town square. And look at how almost use like a square kind of way of painting here. Like, do you see how the paint was applied to the canvas? It looked like they used kind of square brush strokes. Partially rigid brush strokes in order to convey light. Very cool. Okay, let's go check out some more stuff. None sat here. These stalls were originally part of the choir in a convent church in north-central Spain. In medieval churches, the choir was the seating area reserved for clergy and other members of the religious community. The bold red and green colors, twisting vines, and curling leaves were inspired by the Islamic art of Spain. The coat of arms shows a lion surrounded by frying pans, called Padilla in Spanish, which refers to the convent's founder, Maria de Padilla. Now let's see some Asian stuff. Here's a map of South Asia. Here we have Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, Singapore, Indonesia, and East Timor. That's pretty cool. Here's the Maldives, Sri Lanka, India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, and Pakistan. In the middle of Asia, we have Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkestan, Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, and Iran. And then Russia's up here. In West Asia, we have Palestine, Iraq, Syria, Turkey, Armenia, Lebanon, Kuwait, Jordan, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, UAE, Georgia, and Azerbaijan. But let's take a trip to go see Northeast Asian art first. If you can't tell by now, I kind of like Asian culture a lot. So I like the square style of these. Let's take a look over here. This one's a bottle with a dragon on it. That's really cool. Look at how they painted with, they painted all these like vases, plants, and stuff. Wow, watercolor. I like watercolor. You're too close. I like watercolor. That's like actually my favorite kind of paint ever to like paint with. That's what I usually use. See, the watercolor really, it brings out the lighting and it just makes it look very like eye-catching to you. Because it's a little duller, but that also makes it like interesting. Oil is more like bold, which I like both of the styles. But like for some paintings, especially if I'm doing water, I like watercolor paint. And like coloring pencil is another one of my favorites. This one's really cool. Let's see about the artist. Joseam. Still life, vessels, and plants. Kind of like Still Life and RM song. If you know about BTS, you know that. I'm still alive. You can lock me in a frame of moving. Yeah.
Kim Namjoon. You're Namjooning right now.
Let's see how they like create pots and stuff.
Intense.
Whoa, look at that. Very high quality. This is a tea set, ancient Japanese tea set. That's really cool. Sometimes I like tea and everything. My favorite tea is actually like green tea. Matcha's pretty cool too. I like green tea, black tea, you know the basics. What do you guys like to drink? Do you like tea? Or do you even like coffee? You can explain that like in the comments. Blueberry tea is something else I've been checking out too. It's really cool. But I do want to try like a traditional Japanese tea. They really took the craft seriously. Let's view Chinese art. Take a look at this dragonfly painting right here. This one was a wooden print that they made, and then a separate artist colored it. See? Dragonfly and plants from the mustard seed garden manual effect. Ink on paper.
It's in the
I'm not an
1700s.
artist.
1700s.
Oh wow. This one was by Shin Chichong. See? Check this one. After a different artist onto a single album. In Chinese painting tradition, artists often imitate the work of their earlier master. The notable artists of the past and highlights their source of inspiration. It also showcases the ability to both emulate and deviate from the master's techniques. So see, they get inspiration, but they also will make sure to incorporate their own style, deviating from their inspiration. So that's very important with a lot of these famous artists. They would have to put their own style also to stand out with the original. There's a waterfall, and then there's
And they have the seal. There's a seal on there
two
too.
people. Wow.
There's his personal seal on there.
Now we're gonna look at some African art.
Buffalo, hyena, and hawk. Antelope. This is the antelope man. This is the hornbill man with the bird on it. So cute.
That's adorable. Hey, check this out. Some like Islamic art. There's like a dragon rug. Very interesting. We have like some of these like candle bases and like this bottle here. And then we also have like over here, here's a book right here. This one's the Quran. Look at the colors on it. Wow. Then also over here we have some swords. These look pretty cool. Look at this bowl. Let's see some more from West Asia. Here we have some minerals. See, come close. See, so basically, we have a quartz crystal, kind of like my necklace. I think my necklace might actually be a quartz crystal, or something like that. Maybe it's a meteorite. You guys can tell me, like, in the comments what you think it might be. Do you think it looks similar to this one? Tell me in the comments. But yeah. Then we also have these really cool carvings with these stones, too. Very interesting. Now let's go check out a few more artworks, and then our tour will be done for today.
I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do for you is
Here we have some Egyptian artwork here. See, this one's spectacular. And the thing that's really cool about it is, you can take a look at this. They actually have like embossed jewelry on the painting, on the flat painting. You can see here. So they use kind of a mixed media style. And they put a frame around the picture, around the painting. So they basically made it embossed in 3D.
Look at the expression of her face.
Yeah. What a wonderful work of art. Now, let's go back upstairs. some of the highlights of the famous artists. This is Georgia Sharon. If you take a close look, he uses like these dots to form colors. This is a very interesting painting. I like the way that he uses these color dots to shape things. And when you zoom out, then you see the full artwork.
Mm-hmm. It's like pixelation, right?
Yeah.
Then this one is Van Gogh's self-portrait. Here's the portrait of the Postman by Vincent van Gogh. This one is also by Van Gogh. Then we have Clearing in the Woods by Pierre Auguste. Now, there were like a lot of cool things at the museum. The DIA has lots of different things, so we couldn't cover all of them all in one day. Tell me if you want me to come back to the museum and look at some more stuff. And if you don't want me to, I'll probably do it anyway. So, yeah.
So basically that was like a pretty good tour of the DIA. And tell me if you want to see me go to another kind of museum, a dinosaur museum, because everyone knows I like dinosaurs, or like another art museum. But yeah, so thank you everybody for watching and have a blessed day.